here we go. This is Garrett, Tears to Joy Ministries.org. This video is called Look at This Huge End Time Sign. I want to talk to you about an end time sign that is in every town, every village, every city, every country, every nation. This sign is everywhere that we are in the end times. Now, what I'm about to tell you, you're not going to be expecting. And when you first hear it, you're going to be going, whoa, wait a minute. Garrett, why is this an end time sign? All right, here we go. I want to share with you what God's been telling me so you can be more blessed. The gigantic end time sign I want to talk about is the terrible car driving in every city of the world. Yes, I'm talking about driving cars. I'm talking about when we drive our car, we drive the car via our personality. We're driving the car in the same makeup of our spirituality for that day, for that hour, for that minute. So it is the very makeup of a person, their emotions, the way that they're thinking, their spiritual life, their personality that dictates how they drive a car. Let me give an example. When a person is drunk, they drive like they're drunk. When a person is high on crack cocaine, they're going to drive the car like that. When a person just found out that their husband is cheating on them, they're going to drive the car like that. Or if a person just found out that their baby died in the hospital, you're going to drive the car frantically like that. You see, we're driving the car according to our spiritual makeup, our emotions, what we're feeling at this time, what we're thinking, what we're going through. And when I look at the terrible driving of cars every day, God's pointed out to me, Garrett, look at that. This is an end time sign that we're entering the end. A couple days ago, we were hopping onto the freeway, and the guy stopped his car completely. He completely stopped his car getting on the freeway with no notice, no warning, and he had his wife and possibly some children in the back. This happened right in front of me. He just cold stopped his car. I see people driving their car and going over barriers. They are frantically turning the wheel and completely going over barriers on the freeway or on the roads. I see people in their cars and trucks. They can't wait 1 minute for the signal to turn green. So what do? They go off the road. They go off the road, over the dirt, over the bushes, over the cactus, which is completely illegal. They can get a $200 or $300 ticket. They could kill some animals. They could even hit a little boy or girl who might be skateboarding, or, of course, I'm talking about on the dirt. They might be on their dirt bike. They might be riding their bike. They might be walking to school. It's getting insane out there. And why? Because we are entering the end times and people are losing their minds just like prophecy dictates. I see people every single day, okay, when the signal turns green, if you don't take off that split second, they start blasting their horn at you. And why? Because they're high on drugs. They're high on caffeine. By the way, I want you guys to know a demon just entered me. If you want to know how do I know I have a spiritual gift, it works sometimes and it lets me know, yeah, a demon just entered me. For those of you who are studying demonic warfare. You see, people are driving high on caffeine, high on energy drinks, high on crack. People are driving with no sleep because we're in the end times, and sleep is just going to get harder and harder and harder to find. So, I pray that when you drive every day, ask God to start speaking to your heart, to start speaking to your mind, and to show you how people drive, to show you how people are driving all around you. And most likely you're going to come to realize, just by looking at the way we drive, society is falling apart. It's completely falling apart. It doesn't matter if you're driving in Los Angeles or in Cairo, Egypt. It doesn't matter if you're driving in New York City or Moscow. It doesn't matter if you're driving in Tel Aviv or Las Vegas or Mexico City. It's all the same. Society is completely falling apart because the end times are starting, and the way people are driving is a wonderful in-your-face sign that it's true. I'm not saying that the 7-year tribulation has started, because it has not started. It has not. But I'm saying that we are in the end. We are in the end, and the way that we are driving is indication enough that we are in the end. And I pray that as you drive every day, God's going to speak to your heart now and show you that this is true. All right, praise God. What an end time sign. The way we're driving, wow, praise God. He's speaking to us on the road. He's speaking to us through the way that we're driving. I also wanted to point out that we even have people driving backwards on the freeway. Yeah, on the freeway, driving backwards, if you can believe that. This is how crazy it's going to get during the end times. And in fact, on surface streets alone, I see people driving backwards on a regular basis. I do. They actually go backwards on streets on a regular basis where I live. Okay, let me say goodbye today with Luke 1:37. Nothing is impossible with God. Nothing. Nothing is impossible with God. Keep hoping, keep praying, keep your faith. Try not to give up. Just try.